Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are back after
Too long.
I hope everyone's having a great day. We were last time, which was like a month ago, building Hogwarts over here, and you were building
The James Bond Aston Martin. Where's my... This one.
Yes, and I believe last time you had a little bit of an instruction incident.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys were here last time or not, but I just happened to open my instruction, and there's some issues here, and it just kind of continues to get worse as we go back, where the instructions are just kind of
A little cut up.
wrecked. So, I did contact LEGO about it, and LEGO sent me out a new one, and I received it. So, I'm going to open that up real quick. It's going over there. And let's see what LEGO...
Hello, Ben, and hello,
Ben.
Just Bricks, and hello, Jack, and hello, Chunky Chunk 07.
Alright. So, new instructions. And with my little cardboard cutout.
And a letter.
I did get a letter.
Is it Dear Kyle?
Yeah, Dear
okay,
Kyle,
so it's
yeah, it
not
says-
Dear Valued Customer.
No. It's basically just saying, sorry, there was something wrong with your LEGO set. The parts you need are in this letter so you can get building and have fun. Yeah. Cool. So, yes. This instruction set is not wrecked.
Very good.
That's great. So now we can get back to building without fret.
Yes. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, I am building the LEGO Hogwarts Castle. I've already done most of it. It's back here, although
Yeah, it's a
you can
little
only see
off.
the little edge there. I would bring it over here, but I don't want to drop it and destroy it. So maybe later, but we're basically on the last part here.
Yeah, you're building a second, section, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on instruction book 3 out of 4 and almost halfway through it. I'm on bag 25 out of 39, I think. So actually a little bit more than halfway.
I'm on bag 2.
Yeah. So Kyle just started.
I just kind of started. This is the first. Hey guys, welcome to stream. Welcome Brick Collector. Welcome Brick Brothers, and welcome Fun Brick.
So
Yeah.
it's nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
It's been quite some time. Unfortunately, Evan could not make it today.
I think you're being drowned out by you.
Unfortunately, Evan couldn't make it today. It's his only day off, so understandably he has some other stuff to take care of. I'm so used to parting stuff out, though. Whenever I see the little bags, my first
get rid of
instinct is
them?
to toss them aside. I'm getting into some of the little minifigs this time.
Oh,
the
fun.
nanoscale.
Is that Umbridge?
Yes.
Ah.
And Draco Malfoy. I think this is just all of them.
Is that all of them?
Yes. I'm going to lose these so fast. They're going over there.
Oh.
Okay. I got to orientate this properly.
I think Umbridge is the absolutely most hated character.
But in a good way.
Well, she's purposely supposed
Yeah.
to be hated, and she did it. They did it well.
And she's a really well-written villain.
Yeah, very much so.
And I mean, I was going to offend a lot of people, but honestly, Harry Potter isn't a super well-written series. Not to say it's bad.
Let's
it's
just
good.
be honest. J.K. Rowling isn't that great of a writer.
No.
Sorry.
I mean, that's not to say the characters aren't interesting, and it's not to say that the world isn't fascinating, but I gotta say, she did do a very good job with Umbridge.
Yeah, I mean, she did do a good job with the whole book. I have to admit, there's a reason that
It's
you're
one of
sitting
the
here
most
building
popular.
a set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do have to give her a little bit of credit, as much as some of her more recent decisions haven't been all that great.
Let's not get too far into that here.
On a completely different note, on a similar idea of series, have you been watching The Mandalorian?
No, I wait
You're
for the
gonna
season
binge
to be
it?
done and then
Yeah.
I binge it. Also, I want to rewatch Clone Wars and who knows when I'm gonna finally get around to that. So.
Just Brick says he almost turned the movie off the other day because Umbridge annoyed him so much. Yeah. Umbridge is well written.
Is it really well written if you hate the characters so much?
Yeah,
I guess it depends on what
That's
the
the
point of
intention,
author
yeah.
is. Yeah.
What's up, Toby? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Kevin? Welcome to the stream.
Great to have you guys here.
But yeah, anyway, I was planning on doing the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Definitely was like, yeah, I'll wait till it all finishes up and then I'll binge the whole thing. And yeah, that didn't happen.
Maybe I'll finally, because they're bringing the Clone Wars characters, and so maybe I'll finally be able to convince Evan and Kaylee to watch the
Clone Wars?
damn kids show.
I haven't seen Clone Wars yet either.
You need to.
I know. I need.
You're not going to understand the things that. Well, I mean, they're going to do their best to introduce the characters.
Correct, and they have so far. Let me tell you, they have. I forget what else that's on my list right now. That why isn't this functioning correctly? There's some other things that I desperately need to watch. Clone Wars being one of them. I don't know why I've never really gotten around to watching Clone Wars. It's just TV shows are rough for me.
Well, I mean, the good thing about it is that Clone Wars is mostly filler, so you can basically just go on YouTube or go online, look up the list of the actually important episodes, and just watch those.
I can't do that.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not the series isn't chronological. It's done in arcs. So you basically, you don't gain much by watching them all.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's
Rebels,
just something that I would prefer to watch in order.
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's 7 seasons. Each one is 30 episodes, so good luck.
I mean, I did The Office a couple times now, so...
True. You and Evan both have...
I do enjoy The Office. Show. The Office is a good show. It's a show I enjoy.
I've just never been able to get into it.
Just Brick says he just watched Clone Wars for the first time after they got Disney Plus.
And what's your opinion of it?
Yeah, what do you think? Let me know, because I'm curious. Because Paul speaks very highly of it. Well, but Paul also speaks very highly of Korra.
I do speak very highly of Korra, but I would say that the two are on completely different...
Yes, but Korra's bad.
You know, that...
You can't even say you respect my opinion because you think I'm wrong.
I respect your incorrect opinion. I respect your right to have a wrong opinion.
Okay. But you can at least admit that The Last Airbender is significantly better.
I think
the fact that you had to think about it.
I think that the two are very different shows. I find Legend of Korra to be a more relatable show. I find The Last Airbender...
Yes, because of all the political intrigue you go through.
I don't know. I just think that it's I think it's more adult.
Just Bricks says, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name, so you can look at it.
Ahsoka? You don't know who Ahsoka is?
Nope.
That's one of those things where, like, I'm not even going to tell you how much of an idiot you are because...
Okay, so Star Wars has never really been my thing. I watched I've seen all of the Star Wars movies. I think I've seen them a couple times.
She's quite possible... No, I think I'll say she's the most well-written character in Star Wars. Even though that's not really saying a lot, but, you know... She's one of those characters that everyone started off hating, and then by the end, she was everyone's favorite character. Like, everyone complained about her in the beginning. Where the heck? Where the double heck are my sticker sheets?
I do not know. They might be over with your... They're right there, behind that Audi.
Oh.
So, Toby asks, are you guys taking advantage of the VIP weekend? I almost bought the UCS Star Destroyer, but I'm going to wait until Black Friday to see if it goes on sale. Last year, the UCS was $350.
I have absolutely no money at the moment, so no.
I don't think any of us are taking advantage of the VIP sale this year. We might, actually. I can't say no, because it'll become one night really late at night, and we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Because that's just kind of how it works with the impulsive buying nature, at least mine.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I want to say no, but... somehow next stream will come on and be like, look, this is what we bought at the VIP sale.
Yeah, here's how we spent $1,000 that we didn't have.
Exactly, yeah. So, I can't say no to that, but the plan is no.
Yeah, I'm really trying to decrease the amount of things I own. In preparation for moving, I'm trying to sell off. My goal is 60% of the things I own. We'll see how that goes.
That's a good goal.
We'll see how that's goes. Like over the next year. So over the next 12 months, I want to sell off 60% of what I own. And honestly, I think I have a lot of junk, so I don't think that's I've lost my ability to do stickers.
Did you have an ability to do stickers in the first place? Okay.
I had picked one up a little. Yeah, I want to get rid of a lot of my random junk. I'm already selling off all my DS games right now.
Oh,
just because
I
haven't touched them in so long.
Oh my god.
I mean, I got $200 out of everything I've sold so far, so
that's pretty good. All right, Ben says he's never seen Star Wars.
I mean, actually,
I'm not blaming you for that because I can understand that Star Wars is a really hard series to get into because of the fandom behind it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, you don't want to get yelled at.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. It's a lot easier for me to not. It's a lot easier for me to hate someone who's seen the movies but not seen Clone Wars than it is to hate someone who has just never seen the movies.
Yeah.
So.
No, I Star Wars is not one of my favorites. I love sci-fi. Sci-fi is one of my favorite things. Favorite book being Ender's Game, followed quickly behind by Hitchhiker's Guide. So
Kyle and I have very similar tastes in terms of sci-fi.
Have you read The Martian, by the way?
Yes, but
I really
years
enjoyed
ago.
The Martian.
It was long enough ago that I have no memories of it.
It just popped up in my head the other day, and I read a couple of chapters from my book, and I was like, "This is a good book." Anyway, Star Wars is a show, and I think that, or not show, is a series, and I think that's just the best
entertainment,
way
not literature.
Yes,
and,
actually, that's a good way to describe it.
And if I was being introduced to it now, I have to say that I probably would not enjoy it as much. Excluding, well, I don't know. Some arcs of the Clone Wars are actually very well written. I would say that Clone Wars...
Well, Clone Wars wasn't written by...
Yeah, George Lucas had nothing to do with it, which is... I have certain opinions about George Lucas's writing ability.
George Lucas is very good at creating worlds.
Yes, and he's very, very good at creating the technology to show those worlds.
Yes.
Which is really what makes him so famous.
Yes.
Like, no one had done Star Wars before.
And Star Wars was supposed to fail.
Yeah.
So, I will give him credit for that. His then wife at the time saved that stuff in the edit. But
yeah,
if you guys ever want to watch a really interesting documentary, I think it's on YouTube, how Star Wars was saved in the edit. Really entertaining. Yeah. It's just a short little mini doc. I think it's made by Rocket Jump or one of those guys.
Evan and I'm making Evan watch. It's not really up to him. I am making Evan watch the holiday special.
Oh yes, yeah. Did you see the new holiday special?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I have not seen it either.
People were somehow surprised that it was bad.
Oh, it was bad?
Yeah, it was
I've
bad.
heard nothing on it at all.
But the thing is, like, that's totally fine. It's the Star Wars holiday special. It's not it's supposed to be very cheesy.
Yes.
And yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me just find this part real quick. Fun bricks. I'm similar to you, Kyle. I've watched the movie once, but I think nothing else. However, I do like the building main Star Wars characters like Yoda, BB-8, and the Porg. The Porg. The new Coliseum set. Oh, the Coliseum set looks really cool.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put all this stuff. When I bought Hogwarts, I was expecting I was going to be staying in my studio.
Yeah, and
now I'm
really
not,
good in the
and I'm moving into a room that's like half the size. So I got to figure out where everything is going.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something different. Where the heck is this piece? Where the heck is this piece? Sorry, I just need to find this piece. Oh, there it is. Look at this. The piece I needed. You see the giant circle where there's no pieces but the one piece I need? All right, there we go.
So how psyched are you for 2077?
Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Ignoring anticipation.
I have not pre-ordered it.
Neither have I.
I am not expecting to buy it day of release.
Okay.
I will wait a couple days, see how it comes back, because it's not going to be as good as expected.
No, but I think that
I think it will still be good.
Expectations are unrealistic, though.
Yes.
So I think it will still be one of the best games this year. Well, in 2021, but I don't. No, in 2020, it'll be one of the best games this year. But I think
again,
the hype
is
is just
releases this year.
Yeah. But the thing with the delays is, I honestly would rather a company take No Man's Sky for example.
Oof.
If they had just said we're just not going to release it, and then they put out a really good game a year later, I think that they would have had a lot more success.
A lot less backlash.
Yeah,
at least.
I think canceling it would have, and then just releasing it later would have been a much smarter business decision. And I think I think CD Projekt Red has recognized that, and I think that delaying it is probably the smarter decision.
I agree. I'm still a little worried about it because there is a lot of issues. I think we discussed this last time on stream too, or maybe this was just us. But scope creep is something I'm very worried about with Cyberpunk 2077.
They've said that they have started in the last couple months. They've removed features that they just couldn't fit.
Yeah, they have removed a lot of features. I do remember hearing about that. I haven't really been keeping much up on it because I'm trying not to overhype it for myself. By the way, Toby says IKEA is calling your name, Paul, for your new room.
I'm going super minimalist.
I love minimalist.
At first I was gonna have this Murphy bed desk thing I was going to build, but I figured that was a bit too complicated. So now I think I'm just gonna have a Murphy bed and a desk, and that will be my whole room. The reason I want the Murphy bed is I like to pace when I think, and so having a big open floor is very important to me being able to like not explode.
How's Banana doing?
Banana is hibernating for the winter.
Banana is hibernating for the winter.
Yes. I check every once in a while to make sure he's still alive. But
Princess Bricks asked that, by the way.
Okay. Thank you for your concern for Banana. Yeah, I put some food in a couple weeks ago and he never ate it, so I got a little concerned. Then I gave him some time and he still hadn't eaten it, so I started searching around, and eventually I found him, and he was just sleeping. He was very unhappy to be awoken.
As one be.
Yeah, and I just can't do stickers anymore.
This is why I have I don't know where the tweezers are.
But why I have the tweezers. But Banana's okay. I have a couple months now, because he's hibernating and not growing, to continue the tank.
Yeah.
Which kind of is something I need to get more money to finish. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought, which is another reason why I'm not buying any more Legos right now. This is horrible. What did you do?
Nothing.
Did you break a piece?
I didn't break anything, but it all came flying apart.
But I've set a deadline for myself. We'll see what my roommates have to say about this. But I've set a deadline that it needs to be completely finished, installed, and Banana needs to be in it by the beginning of February.
I scratched the piece, though.
Kyle.
I scratched it.
So, yeah, we'll see whether or not February is acceptable. But that might just be what it has to be, unless, I start making a ton of money. I'm no longer unemployed, though. So
really?
That's a plus. Yes, I have a job. I'm doing some freelance writing.
Nice.
I technically haven't started yet, but it's secured, so I can start when I start. I have a contract, but
cool. That's cool.
I mean, I basically just took the first person who was willing to. I'm just trying to build a resume. Mm-hmm. I did a lot of writing in the little bit I was in college and in high school, and a lot of that writing was. I don't want to say it was fraud. But
it was fake news.
I don't want to put it on my resume. And so I'm trying to build up some proof that I have ever actually written anything in my life. And so I basically just took the first job that was offered to me, and I'm basically just going to keep doing that until I've got a nice little portfolio.
You should just keep applying no matter what, because you never know.
Well, yeah, I send out a couple pitches a week, but the thing is I literally don't have a resume. In fact, my pitch is basically that I don't really have anything. And my pitch is actually very well written, and I've gotten responses for it because I include this line that employers simply love, and it's
"What's up, Jenny? Welcome to the stream."
Hello, thank you for showing up. It's I know I may not have a lot of experience, but I would really like to hear back from you, even if the answer is no, with some information on how I can improve my pitches in the future. And
that's a good idea, honestly.
Honestly, I haven't gotten a reply from all of them, but I've gotten replies from most people, and they all just say get experience, which is the most unhelpful piece of advice on the planet. But, at least they responded, which means that if they see my name again later, they might click.
They might click again. Yeah. Too bad your name is
as generic as it is.
Basic
But the thing is, my name is so generic that nobody else has it.
They probably saw it and clicked on it and went, Who put in a fake resume?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, though.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot going on right now. So I'm getting a job. I'm, moving and actually, paying rent because I live on a property that my parents own right now. So, I pay rent when coronavirus isn't happening. And demonetized.
It's okay.
When the thing isn't happening, and
it's just a lot, and then we're running straight into holiday season, and it's just it's that time of year where everything is happening all at once.
Yeah.
Like Thanksgiving is next week.
Yeah, I'm
insane.
flying out in December to visit my relatives, so like nothing is gonna get done there.
Yeah, so no, it's just that time of year where everything's happening.
Yeah.
Have we parted out Diagon Alley yet?
No, we haven't really. To be honest, we have so much going on right now that it's really bad, and it's not the proper way to run a business, but we've been kind of lagging. Like, we've been shipping out orders, and we've been doing the normal store maintenance and stuff. But beyond that, we really haven't had, time to do any of that, because we have to take care of our personal lives as well. And, like, I don't want to sound, self-important about that. It's just, like, right now we're moving and all that kind of stuff, so that's why there hasn't been as many.
What'd you do? Next piece on top will fix it.
Yep. Yeah, I think Evan made a video explaining as well kind of what's going on. But, I mean, it's no way a shift towards a permanent thing. It's just...
No.
It's literally just one thing. We're like, finally, we're done. We can finally do some stuff. And then it's like, wake up that morning and realize, no, we can't do anything.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now, too.
Yeah.
Don't have a car anymore. It's great.
What? Oh, yeah. Did you want to explain that story?
So, someone hit me yesterday in my car, and my car, no longer a car.
Understandable.
So, now I have to deal with insurance and all that fun process that is just, if you've never dealt with it, it's not fun. At all. And it sucks even more because I definitely am a car guy. I love cars. And it sucks that my car is damaged. And are
you renting a car right now?
Not currently. Currently, I'm just borrowing a car.
Okay.
Which I'm not complaining about. It's a Porsche. So.
Yeah, but it's like a minivan Porsche, so that doesn't count.
I promise you, it's pretty fun.
If it looks like a minivan, I don't care what the
brand is. It doesn't even look like a minivan.
It does to me. Well, then again, I only saw it at night, so maybe
it's out front.
I'm not gonna walk outside right now.
It's purple.
Okay, purple's a pretty cool color.
Yeah. Just Brick said that he just got an order for $42.50 today before shipping. One lot. 8 parts in one lot. Dang. Now, those are the orders.
Yeah.
Those are the best orders.
Not the order that Evan packed a couple days ago, the $600 one.
Yeah, you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, he posted a video.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Do you not watch our videos, Kyle?
No.
Same.
What are you struggling with over here?
I'm
actually making some great progress today.
I'm trying to find one of those two of those L-shaped things that should have been there in the last...
We're both looking for parts right now. There it is. I found mine.
Okay. That's
Funbrick
nice.
says he just got his 30th order this week. Nice! You're making good progress.
I need to check the store.
Why? What'd you do?
What are you looking There's a piece that was supposed to be in the previous bag, but, the previous bag disappeared a month ago. I mean, it was used a month ago. So, you know what? Maybe it's in...
You have extra parts back there.
Maybe it's in one of my...
Many extra parts.
Is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is what happens when you don't pay attention.
I never pay attention.
I seem to have a few over a week and then no orders for a few weeks. How consistently are you putting parts in right now?
Yeah, that's a huge thing. When we don't put parts in for a while, like right now, we usually see orders drop significantly.
Yeah. Definitely putting parts in and just having constant parts added definitely just increases the amount of orders you get significantly. Yeah. So, I'd recommend maybe trying to look at putting more parts in, maybe not daily, because it's not feasible to do it daily, but pretty consistently, and then you'll have more orders come in because people are getting notifications that new parts have been added.
And so then they come and look, and then they end up buying something.
And since they're already there, they might as well buy some other parts they needed that you have. So it's a nice string of things. Just Brick says that they were pieces from a set from the 90s I parted out. Apparently, they're expensive pieces to get in new condition. Nice. That's a lucky find.
Where'd you get a set from the 90s?
That's actually, yeah, where did you get a set from the 90s? Was it just something you had, or did you come across it? Because, yeah, that's definitely something that we're always interested in.
Yeah.
You still struggling over there?
I found the piece.
Okay, good.
I just have to catch up now.
Yeah, I'm making some good progress today, I think. I put a heap in a month or so ago of new parts. Then over the last few weeks or so, I've been putting used parts in once finished making each art set for my videos. Oh, yeah, you're the one that makes the art sets. I remember that.
What?
That's pretty cool. He makes art sets for his videos, and then he parts those out and puts them into his store.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Part out isn't the right word, but you know what I mean. So he gets the parts for creating the pieces in his videos.
Yeah.
And then from there he can
sell them as used.
Sell them as used
a lot of
for Bricklink, and recoup some of the expenses. Wow. Yeah. that was English. Plus, once I built all the 4 advent calendars, I'll put them up as used parts. That's a good idea. Yeah. I'm curious why you're not getting as consistently as... Interesting. How often are you putting new parts in as well? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm not saying that in any way is the reason.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Well, also, what's your lot to part ratio as well?
That's true. There's a lot of math to it to make something that is in itself successful.
And just like all algorithms, everyone always wonders, you can never actually understand
Correct.
How it works.
Correct. You got 1 copy off eBay for $40. I think 4 bought more for more than 50 each. Oh, wow. Nice. You just kind of found some used ones or not used ones, some other ones, and you're just kind of reselling them. Nice. They parted out for like $1,200 each. Dang. Oh, not each. Sorry, total.
Okay.
Have you sold a lot of the solar panels you got off the ISS?
I've seen them go out a couple times, but I believe that we still have
a significant number.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in solar panels, please hit us up.
We do have solar panels. A lot of them.
I don't know how much longer. Eventually, they might enter the sale status or the DM us if you want to buy them in bulk status. They've been sitting around for quite some time, just like those blue bricks. Although we ended up selling those, so
yeah, true. Funbrick says he's in Australia and only sells domestically. That makes sense. I can see that. Yeah, that's kind of
shipping would definitely not be worth it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Eventually, you'll start getting there. You just need that one little thing that, for some reason, you just added this one part, and now everyone just comes to your store, and you'll hit that.
I mean, also, a lot of it is numbers. If you have a big enough store, people will come to you just because.
True.
So, if all else fails, you can just continue to build it. And even then, if that doesn't work, you have a big inventory now that you could sell as one bulk thing if you decide that you want to exit the
game, per se. Oh, I keep popping parts off of this section here.
I think I'm building potions.
You think you're building potions?
I think I'm building
Eric,
potions.
welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for showing up.
I build more than put parts into my stores. I need to get more space to my store. Yeah, space becomes a big issue quick. We know that as well. Toby says he had a similar selling rate, and it seems to get better after he hit 25,000 plus parts. So yeah, I definitely think getting some decent numbers up will definitely help. If I said I only want to build put in these parts, once Christmas is over, I think I'll figure out more sets to part out. Yeah. There might be some good sales coming up too for sets, so definitely look out for that.
Yeah, Black Friday might be a good time if you want to brave the crowds.
Or online.
Yeah, that too.
I'm down for some online Black Friday shopping, let's be honest. You can't go wrong there.
No, you can't.
And funny enough, even in Australia, your Black Friday online would probably still have a little bit of deals that kind of spill over from the Americas.
Yeah.
So it might be worth checking out next Friday. All right. Oh, Jack's here. Hi, Jack.
Hello.
He says he has to go in a little bit to get back to work. Thanks for tuning in, though. Always
Yeah,
a
glad
pleasure.
to have you.
Yeah.
So
What else? What else? Ooh, it's getting a little quick here. I personally raised the average listed price of the set by $35. I bought more
Dang.
copies that are currently on sale on Bricklink.
Dang.
Dang.
You could crash the market if you wanted to.
You could, yeah. What else? Welcome, Bob Rock. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I have 13,000 parts with 1,600 lots. Too many LEGO streams, too much content. YouTube is breaking my brain. Hello. Welcome. Relax.
Great to have you.
Great to have you.
So, did you ever buy the
When do you think you're going to finish the castle? That's a good question, actually. This is a question I'm curious for the answer to as well.
2 to 3 streams? Well, actually, we'll see how much progress I make today. But I would say 2 to 3 streams.
Okay.
And then I got to figure out what I'm going to build after that. Because I don't know.
Maybe
If
take
anything,
a break for a
I
little
might
bit.
take a break.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where I'm going to put more stuff.
That's why I'm really happy with my little car sets. Because it's just a little small set. And
You can put them... Well,
Now I
you
got a
hate
car.
shelves. So.
I dislike shelves, yes. I do, yes, dislike shelves.
Here's a question. Do you hate crown molding or shelves more?
Ooh.
Tough question, huh?
No. Crown molding is definitely worse.
Okay.
Crown molding is significantly worse. I can deal with some good floating shelves, maybe some nice design shelves.
Mm-hmm.
But just a basic shelf made out of wood that for some reason has been in your family for 60 years. I don't understand it.
But that crown molding, absolutely not.
Crown molding is the worst.
Is crown molding a deal breaker in terms of buying a house?
No, because you can remove crown molding.
True.
Crown molding is removable. So are shelves.
Yeah.
But no, I would never purposely put crown molding in. Oh, I gotta flip that up. Yeah, that's already flipped up. Thank you, though. Right now, I'm building the rear fenders. Make sure that's seated correctly.
Alrighty. Is that the whole potion room? Not
Yeah,
quite.
you can start to see the car kind of coming together here.
Sorry that you guys can't see this. I guess I should show it
Yeah.
off. I've just been kind of building in the... We really need kind of like an overhead back-facing camera.
Yeah, that would
We
actually
kind of
work
need a
really
lot
well.
of cameras.
Yeah.
So we have like a potion room back here. And there's like potions and stuff.
Potions and stuff.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but I just thought I would show you. I have a way with words.
Oh, yes. Remember, you're a freelance writer now.
Yeah.
I need 2 of these.
Although the way with words of the freelance writer seems to be very small words, very small sentences, and assume your audience is not very bright.
Ooh. All right. Just Bricks, yeah. It would have been entertaining to see if you'd bought them slowly and added them for sale, but hey, that works too. Fun Bricks says you put a small sale. Yeah, that'll work. Sales are always a good way, especially right now around this time is always a good time to get put sales on because people are looking to buy. So, buy for anything. Buy for a gift or buy for themselves even because
Yeah.
the holidays is a time of consumerism. So,
Gotta love it.
Bob
I mean, Black Friday is called Black Friday because it's part of what puts companies in the black.
Yes. Yep. Bob Rock just got back from the LEGO store and it was a great day. Well, that's great to hear. Did you get anything cool at your LEGO store? And if so, what'd you get? Let us know. I'm interested. Will crown molding looks good when it isn't touching the ceiling and has blue light coming off the top? No. Sorry.
Kyle has very strong opinions about these things.
I don't like crown molding.
So Kyle, you like to read. So
I do.
what do you do with the books then if you don't have bookshelves?
So currently, actually, I think you still have one of my books.
Yeah, Tesla.
Tesla, yeah. So most of the time, I will give them to other people to read.
Ah, I see. And you know that they'll never come back.
Pretty much. There's certain books that I do keep. I do have a bookshelf in my closet. I have the entire Hitchhiker series there. because I really like Hitchhiker's Guide, and then I have the entire Ender Game series there too, and those are two series that I really love. So I have both of those. I also have the Martians book in there, and a couple other smaller books, Calvin Hobbes, some of their sets.
That's pretty good.
I've got Far Side.
I've got the complete Calvin and Hobbes collection somewhere in the attic.
I have that. I did $20 sale, hoping to clear some pieces out to make some room for a part out, and I had 9 orders yesterday. Dang, that's good. That's good. Definitely, sales will, especially around this time, like we were saying, will definitely help out.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't, think about doing some sales. It might be worth it. But no, most of the time,
You just give them to people?
I'll give them to... My dad likes reading a lot too, and a lot of the books I find, I'll give to him. I read another one by Andy Weir, who wrote The Martian, called Artemis. And I really enjoyed that. And I was like, Dad, you'll like this too. So I gave it to him, and he still hasn't. And I don't expect to get it back, and that's why I gave it away.
You're gonna get Tesla back because I'm purging that bookshelf.
Okay, I do. If you are... Don't get rid of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it is... I do like that book. I did enjoy that book. But yeah, that's fine. You can give it back. What else? Hello. How are you doing? How's the Hogwarts Castle going? That's Fidel. Fidel's here. Welcome to the stream, Fidel. Hogwarts is going. He's making the potion room right now. You just missed him showing it off. We'll show it off again in a second here.
Yeah, I think I'm
think you're
almost done with it, and then I'll show it off.
Oh, shoot. You know what I need to do?
What?
Hand me that.
Oh, power?
Yeah. I forgot to do that. I meant to do that before we started, and then just completely slipped my mind. So let's do that real quick. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Fidel. It's been a while. Glad to see you. Hogwarts is going. The Aston Martin is going. Everything is going.
Hopefully your campaign to get Mexico into...
The Bricklink is going as well.
Yes. But anyway, as I was saying about the bookshelves, I'm switching mostly to audiobooks.
I started doing that as well.
And so just because I'm too busy to read, and I don't want to stop reading, so I've switched to audiobooks, and so I'm...
How are you... What service are you using? Audible?
I'm using Audible,
I like
and
Audible.
There's actually way more than you think on the free stuff.
Yeah. No, there's even podcasts and stuff that Audible does.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go around and plug my laptop in. I will be right back.
Yep. But yeah, there's just so much content on there. It's fantastic. Also, something I didn't know is Audible has same company, but
yeah.
Audible has all of the For Dummies books, and it comes with the PDF copy. And those books are fantastic because you can listen to those in like an afternoon and learn an entire subject. They're very underrated. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah, there's a ton. Right now, I'm listening to Barack Obama's memoir that he just released like 2 days ago. And that's interesting.
Okay, laptop's plugged in. We're not gonna lose the stream. But no, I really enjoyed Audible. I'm disappointed that I don't have it right now. And it's just because I don't have even time to listen to audiobooks. And it's something I very much miss.
Yeah.
So, maybe I'll pick it up again eventually here. What else? Bob Rock says he got Barracuda Bay. And
Cool.
his LEGO store manager hooked him up and gave him 4 Charles Dickens sets.
Charles Dickens sets?
That's what he says. I haven't seen that one personally.
Is that new?
It might be new.
Honestly, I've been so busy the last couple weeks.
I have not been checking all the new sets.
paid.
There's been quite a few new ones, and we have not seen them yet.
Yeah.
So, I think that's one of the new ones.
That'd be pretty cool. Charles Dickens.
That would be cool. Plum Brick says he's going to put a bigger sale around Black Friday, Cyber Monday kind of thing. Yeah, that's a good idea, honestly. Oops, I'm putting this in backwards. What else? Toby, have you read The Blades of... I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing things.
Have you read The Blades of Akhtar or the Ilion Chronicles? Yeah, either Ilion or Ilion.
If it's Ilion, I have.
I haven't read either of those.
It's not the Ilion I'm thinking of. No, probably... No, I don't think either of us have. But Might be something we check out. I'm always looking for books, honestly.
Yeah, the thing is though, there's so many
There are
books
so many.
that it's like I can't. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, but like I used to get really irritated when I was little when I would recommend someone a book and they wouldn't read it. But the truth is like there's just so much content.
Yep.
And like sitting down and reading a book is a lot more of a time commitment than watching a movie.
Correct.
So like, I kind of now understand when people say yes but then don't.
Yeah. Dune is one I keep meaning to get into.
Yeah. Especially with
There's
the new movie coming out.
Yeah. There's just so many books to read, so many movies to watch, so many things to do.
Yeah.
That it's just so hard to fit it all in the limited time that is had.
Yeah. And also something that I've noticed in the past, I don't know, 6 months or something, is slowly I've been transitioning to nonfiction, which is something that younger me would have hated.
Yeah.
Not just because it's nonfiction, but I have a relative who doesn't read. He friendly teasing, not like he was being rude, but he used to tease me for reading fantasy and sci-fi, and would always push me to read nonfiction. And I used to think he was like the most stupid person on the planet, which is totally not true. If you're watching, this is a good chance he is. He's really smart. I just thought he was stupid when I was little.
As one do.
Yeah, as one do. And, as I've aged, I've really realized that I don't necessarily share his opinion that that fiction is bad. I hardly at all. I still read a lot of fiction, but I read a lot more nonfiction than I used to. Just because, like, I don't know, I've started to find it interesting, which is very strange.
Nonfiction can definitely be interesting in its own way. Wow. Okay. Have you read the play? Okay. Hello. Welcome, Juliet. Sorry I didn't get to you real quick. Welcome to the stream. Funbrick says you listen to Audible when he builds or parts out. Yeah, that's a good place. I really enjoy courses that you can listen to plus novels too. Yeah. I'm definitely not... I'm a visual learner, I would say. Or just kind of doing. I don't actually learn very well from listening. So that's never really worked for me quite all that well. So not really something I can relate to there. But it's definitely good that there's a way that Audible is also going more the education route as well.
Yeah,
because it definitely has a wide reach.
Well, I started listening to a lot. What something that's really cool is Stanford publishes a lot of their lectures on YouTube.
Yeah, I did know that, and so does MIT actually.
Yeah, and I've been listening to a lot of. When I was really little, I used to be super interested in particle physics, and then as I grew up and realized that it was actually hard, more accurately, people told me it was hard, and I think it's a lot like chores. When you're really, really little, cleaning can be fun, and then the time you get to like 10. It's a chore.
Yeah.
And once people started telling me that math was not fun.
Oh, I love math now.
The best thing I can say, I explained this to, you know who Marcus is.
Yeah.
A mutual friend who he really hates math. And I explained that I used to detest math. But once I realized that math is not actually supposed to be something in and of itself. Math is something that is supposed to allow you to understand other things. And... Once I kind of understood that math is really just a way to write down pictures, which is really what it is. You're always
in a way,
learning towards graphing, right? And all numbers are a position on a graph. And it's basically just a way to write down the abstract of a graph. If you want to explain how something moves, right?
Yeah.
You can't always convey that in words. So instead you write it in an equation. And that equation is basically just a description of how the thing moves through space-time.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
You decided to show up.
Yeah. Yeah. We've gotten on some real strange tangents today.
We have. But, I think that those are the best streams.
We have gotten on some real strange tangents. I don't mind it. We've gone from... We started with Hogwarts, then Star Wars, talking about books, and now we're talking about particle physics.
But, I think that it's really cool that they published their lectures. It was basically the summary of what I was trying to get at.
It's always interesting to listen to a world-renowned, mostly.
Yeah. Professors talk about stuff.
Yeah. Okay, let's catch up a little bit here. Bob Rock asks, what's the most expensive part in our store?
I bet you there's actually a way for me to
There's probably a way to figure that out, but I cannot answer that question.
I bet you I can look it up right now.
All right.
If I can remember the password.
Eric from Vaughn's, welcome. Any
Do you
plans
still work at
to
Vaughn's?
advance the Bricklink API tutorials? I would like to send importing order data automatically to spreadsheet for bookkeeping. Yeah, I could do that. Again, it's come a lot down to we've been super busy lately, and a lot of stuff has gotten in the way. There still are definitely plans to continue with the Bricklink API series and do some other things.
Yeah. The channel
I definitely need ideas though, so keep those coming.
Yeah, something I just can't stress enough is the channel is not dead. This is a very temporary thing, due to the fact that we are renovating a house, and that's something none of us have ever done before, and it's not easy. So yeah.
No, so there just happens,
I remembered the password.
Nice. There just happens to be a lot going on. We do plan on doing. I do plan at least on doing more API tutorials, and there's a lot of things that we still do have in the works, and ideas we still do have, and things that we still do want to produce.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
believe
not
that
going
there's
to
a
end
Brick
anytime
History
soon.
coming out tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Coming out Monday. I need to make it, but yeah, it should be coming out Monday. Evan promised on my behalf, and so it's coming out on Monday.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. Can I sort
by highest? I don't think it's actually that incredibly high. It's probably one of our used parts. Probably one of the minifigs.
by? I can't. It looks like I can't sort by price.
All right. Wow, that's so cool. Would you rather pick the bookshop or downtown diner? Downtown diner. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. I got now as the visitors are coming. Thanks for tuning in, Funbricks. Sorry if
Okay. Oh wait.
Sorry if we get on some weird rants and tangents here. We're just kind of coming up with random things as we go right now.
That's the total worth of the entire category.
Math does very much lead to some very interesting topics. Yes. Fidel says so far he considers his campaign to get Mexico into Bricklink has been quite successful. 2 guys created a Bricklink account to buy from my store. One of them even created his first PayPal and bank account for it. Nice! So it's going well. That is really good to hear. Definitely something. Just keep us updated. I think you're in the Discord. So yeah, just keep us updated. Keep us going because it's definitely something that we are interested in seeing because it's always cool to see someone creating something new for the community.
Okay, so it looks like...
Bob Rock says thank you for looking it up.
Yeah, sorry. It looks like I can't sort by price of individual item, only by price of category. Our biggest category, though, is modified plates, and that's $1,700 for the whole category. But that category is huge. We have 18,000 parts in that category.
Yeah, that's
so that's
not accurate.
Not now. Oh, okay. No, those are sets. Because I was gonna say we have one part that's $26, but I think that's a set.
I don't know. That'd be a little bit of research. Might be something we figure out. Might be interesting.
Yeah, that's a set.
I need that.
I bet there's a way to do it in the API. I guarantee you.
No,
but
I promise you, there's not.
Okay. Then there's probably not a way to do it on the website either, because the website is probably just basically a UI for it. So, yeah, I
putting a screen in. Do you ship to the UK? Yeah, we can always ship to the UK.
We ship internationally. Yep. So, wherever, if you're willing to pay for shipping.
Yep, pretty much. It comes down to if you're willing to pay for shipping, which can sometimes be a little bit.
Yes. We've changed our shipping policy once, but I believe that in the United States, we just charge everybody the same rate.
No,
we do not anymore.
No.
Okay.
No, it depends on weight and.
Well, because I know that, or is it
I don't know. You can look at that.
I've gotten so used to just clicking the buttons that I don't really think about it anymore, which probably isn't good, but it's just habit.
A good video could be how people could change the pricing of all the inventory without other programs. True, that's definitely possible. Eric from Vaughn's would like to let you know that he does not work at Vaughn's anymore.
Eric?
He did for 4 years.
That's quite a long time.
He just hasn't come up with another better name.
Where does he work now?
Where do you work now, Eric?
4 years is pretty good loyalty, though. So I think you've earned the right to have the name.
Brickstock can sort by price, apparently. We can't get that up on our phones right now, though, so that might be something we'd figure out, but just not right now at the moment. All right. I'm building a steering column right now. Let me actually just put this together. I'm starting to get actual, like, interior parts to the car right now, and it's pretty cool.
So, anything else you're excited for in this upcoming year? I don't really know what else is. Not just games, but...
No, I know. No, and I mean, actually, I think that's translated for this entire year for me.
Next year, too. Anything you're looking forward to.
Yeah, exactly. But I think what's been a common theme this year is there really has been nothing that I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to Cyberpunk, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect it to release this year. So...
Still might not.
Still might not. I can't say that there's anything I'm really looking forward to. There's no movies really coming out. Oh, you know what? James Bond is coming out.
Is it, though?
It should come out next April. I think that's when it's scheduled for now. If you didn't know, I do like James Bond.
As you can tell.
I am a fan of that series. So, that's kind of... I wouldn't say that I am anticipating it anyway. It is something I'm going to go see when it comes out. It is Daniel Craig's last run as James Bond, which Daniel Craig is the first James Bond that I started watching. Not that I grew up with, because I forget who it was, but when I was introduced to the series, it was Daniel Craig as James Bond. So there's a small affliction there because I do enjoy Daniel Craig as James Bond. So that is something interesting and I'm looking forward to it. But other than that, no. I can't say that there's anything that I am actively looking forward to in this upcoming year or even in the remaining couple months of this year. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. That'll be cool. That'll be something interesting to check out and see the progress on, because it's going to be progress for a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, what about you?
Well, new Stormlight Archive book came out, which is a fantasy series I love. But I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. It's like 1,100 and something pages, so
He doesn't do audiobooks, does he?
Brandon Sanderson? Yeah, he does do audiobooks.
But just not. It's too new for that right now.
No, the audiobooks is already out.
Oh, really?
But I've read all of those series on paper, so I'll probably read that on paper. Also, I just don't like the narrator.
That can kind of ruin an audiobook.
Yeah. So I'll have to get around to reading that, but I need to... It takes a long time to write a 1,000-page book, and so I have to go back and read the other 1,000-page books in order to catch up, and I just haven't had the time to do that. So
sometimes it be that way.
Yeah, that'll take me probably like a month or 2 months to get caught up in of like solid.
So you'll
reading.
probably start that at the beginning of next year then.
Yeah,
just after things have calmed down a bit. I'm trying to find a piece. All right. The most expensive part in your store are dark bluish gray base plates, 32 by 32 for $8.99.
In our store.
Yep.
Thank you, Eric.
Thanks. Oh my God.
So would you mind telling us how you got to that? We downloaded.
No, because there was also a way to sort. If you went to new, you could sort or use to sort by price. It probably would have been quicker to go from the buyer side rather than the seller side.
That is true.
Because it's easier then to tell.
That would require me to know how to navigate the buyer side.
I've
only bought a couple things.
I keep meaning to build... Here's an interesting one. I keep meaning to build a mock. But I have yet to... Again, An MOC,
as you would say.
Just to bother you guys, yeah.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, I do have plans to build a mock. I know a lot of people have been asking if any of us are going to build a mock. I do have plans to build one. Mm-hmm. And I would like to, but it again came down to a lot of stuff started happening at the same time, and I have yet to get around to it. Eventually, though. And like I said last time, I definitely want to build something related to space next after I finish this car, because... all you guys have seen me build is cars, and if you guys don't like cars, it's not super entertaining, so I apologize.
Are you going to buy the rocket?
I don't know. I might do a space mock, because I'm a huge fan, like we've discussed a lot, of fantasy sci-fi.
Ooh, yeah.
So maybe something in that realm, but most likely not
you should
Star
buy
Wars.
the you should build the ship from Hitchhiker's Guide. I can't. Its name is just not coming to me right now.
I'm gonna let you struggle there.
Oh my gosh.
You got a real golden opportunity here to struggle.
I know that it's. I know that it's golden something. I don't remember what.
I just told it to you twice, and you didn't hear me.
I can't hear things.
We'll let Paul sit on that one. If any of you guys want to answer it, go ahead.
I'm Googling it.
Go ahead. I said it to you twice.
I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to immediately just go. I know that the whole time.
Eric is also a full-time student. So he's no longer from some... I mean, you could say from your university, I guess.
Heart of Gold, of course.
I only whispered it to you twice.
You should... Well, the thing is, it's quite a boring design. It's just a circle.
That was for the movie. It is different in the books.
It's been a long time. I need to reread those.
In the books. I have the complete series.
You know, that'd probably be a good audiobook to listen to while I'm doing
it's Martin Sheen. Do you know who Martin Sheen is?
No.
Lord of the Rings? Martin Sheen.
Oh, yes, I do know who Martin Sheen is.
Martin Sheen narrates it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's a good book. It's really good to listen to. Let's catch up a little bit here in chat. Are we planning to build the Diagon Alley set? No, we're planning to part that one out.
Yeah. There's just no room. I wish that I could build it, but there's just no room.
Phil asks, do you know if Brickstock can be used with other currencies? I tried to, but it uploaded my into the nominal dollar value instead of pesos. I do not. That is something we'd have to look into. Ask me again next stream. But it might be worth a Google. See if maybe even reaching out to the Brickstock creator might help you out, their support or anything like that. See if they can help you out with that. Juliet asks, how do you like the Hogwarts Castle?
It's really cool. I mean, well, somebody will mock me for saying that anything with instructions is not a hard build, but it's a hard build. I've made a lot of mistakes, and it seems like, based on people in chat, that I'm not alone, which gives me some minor comfort and helps repair my self-esteem. But, you know, it's a really, really cool set, to be honest. It's so incredibly detailed. It's just mind-blowing.
I love the sets that have detail. I said that a lot when I was building the Speed Champions, was just the amount of detail that LEGO can fit within
such a tiny space.
Such a small space is mind-boggling to me. And
I should show this off again.
Yeah, show it off.
Let me just get this last piece in. Okay, so we have here the potions room, and I want to say this is the defense against the dark. Yes, this is the defense against the dark arts.
Does it have the mirror?
No, but I can see. No. The mirror's not in there. This is the
mirror was in there.
The wardrobe. No, the mirror is not in there.
It's not always.
No, the mirror was in the third floor corridor. Come on.
It's been a while.
Yeah. No, but the wardrobe that the Bogart is in there. So, and there's skulls all over the wall. So.
Oh, I think that's what I was thinking about. Does it have a mirror on the front or no?
No.
No, it doesn't.
In the movies there was a mirror on it, but the mirror isn't like important.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about with the Bogart.
But yeah, there's also the potions room.
Because I know there's the mirror that Dumbledore and Harry go to.
Yes.
But that's not. Yeah.
Is that not what you were thinking?
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Oh, okay,
I was thinking
that's what I thought you were thinking of.
Just Bricks, if you go to your inventory by condition, you can sort by price. My most expensive lot is a Kobe Bryant fig. Most expensive part is tied for a vintage flag and one of the new parts from the 90s sets. You're just getting a bunch of lucky sets. Bob Rock says, I'm back. I was wondering if you guys are going to sell the Farm Boy Luck with a blue milk mustache. I don't know.
No idea.
No idea.
Blue.
I can't picture that one right now.
No.
Maybe. Maybe eventually. Juliet's surprised about the Cody fig. So were you going to build a Speed Champions display? I can neither confirm nor deny that. that's about what I can say about your question, Eric. That answers more than I think that answers quite enough of the question, though. All right, let's put the DB logo. Is this the DB5 or the pendant? It's a pendant. Okay. But I just need to build something that's not a car first, okay, Eric?
Yeah. Okay. Well, what else? You should build the crew dragon.
Oh no. It's sideways.
Kyle.
I don't have the tweezers right now.
Kyle.
I don't have the tweezers.
Kyle.
I don't know where they are.
You have fingernails.
No, I don't.
I mean, technically you do.
I should build the crew dragon. I really want to build something fantasy sci-fi. So, maybe. I don't know. I also was thinking about building the...
You could build a bugger warship.
Nah.
I don't really think there's any good art of that.
There's no good art of that. There's the movie, but that movie
We don't
was
talk about the movie.
terrible.
No, shut up.
Terrible. Okay, that is a series I have yet to see, but that might be a good one. That's another one on my list. Firefly.
Yeah.
No, that is one that I
Firefly
I do
is like
need
one of
to
the
see.
most like
It is one of the shows that I'm so surprised. Bye, Bob. Thanks for stopping by. One of the most.
That it hasn't been
I'm really surprised it has not been picked up by anyone.
You know, it's possible that it's just reached such a cult classic status that nobody will pick it up.
No one's gonna touch it.
Yeah. Because it would be impossible to please.
Well, look at things like 30. Did 30 Rock get picked up? No, it was. There's all these shows that have been picked up by companies like Netflix and Amazon, and I'm genuinely surprised that.
You know, it's quite possible that. I bet you Sci-Fi Channel still owns the rights. It was Sci-Fi Channel, right? I mean, it was a good thing that was canceled, so I'm gonna assume that it was Sci-Fi.
True.
And you got to replace that with Robot Combat League. That channel is such trash now.
Are we talking like good Robot Combat League or
no?
bad
The show's name was Robot Combat League.
Was it a fictional show? We're not talking like BattleBots, right?
We're talking like basically, we're talking like two robots fighting in a ring.
Okay? You can't be hating on BattleBots though. Have you seen BattleBots?
No, this show wasn't ironic. If that's what.
No.
Okay.
BattleBots was a bunch of stupid smart people, including like Jamie Heineman.
Oh
and
no! This was fiction.
Oh, it's fiction. Yeah, no, never mind. No, BattleBots was real. There's a bunch of stupid smart people making robots, then fighting them. That like Grant Imahara, all the MythBusters guys were in it.
You know something I didn't know? Grant Imahara built R2-D2 for the prequel trilogy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I learned that the last time I was making a brick history.
Really?
Yep.
You are aware that he passed away recently,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that was pretty sad. Grant Imahara was such a really good person, yeah. I have no clue. I never watched it until it was streaming. Yeah. No, there's definitely... Wait, where does that go? Oh, what the heck?
Last of Us got picked up. That's another one.
Last of Us?
Yeah, the video game is going to be a Netflix
okay.
series. Yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. The show order has officially gone out.
It might work, considering how
I think that it will work.
The Witcher went.
Well, not only that, but that game is... I think that it was a game studio that wanted to make a film, but they made a game. It's so cinematic that... Honestly, I mean, as a huge fan of the game, a huge fan of the first game.
Yeah, we did have a conversation.
Yeah, I think that it will honestly maybe be better as a show than it was as a game.
Interesting. Okay.
Now I reserve the right to take that opinion
opinion
away
back
because we're gonna see what the new Avatar is gonna be like.
I'm curious
because the show's creators have said that it's trash. So,
but here's the thing: the show's creators also make Korra. I don't know. We'll see what it's like. Part of me doesn't think it can be as bad as.
It can't be as bad as the movie.
bad as the movie.
It can't. It's just whether or not it will be good.
I think that's something they need to stop trying to touch. I'm super happy Netflix got the rights to it, so we can actually watch it on Netflix now. But there's certain things that we just need to leave alone.
Yeah. I agree.
That being one of them. Welcome back, Ben. Thanks for tuning back in. We are on movies again, or shows actually now.
Yeah.
Things being picked up. We're talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What else needs to be left alone?
A lot. A lot. It's been a big hot topic lately. Is things being remade? That's always been a thing. I think remaking things is always a thing and always will be a thing.
I mean, that said, some of the remakes that have come out recently have actually been good.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
I don't know. I think a long enough time has passed between the original work and the new works that they can actually make improvements to them, rather than basically just redoing the same thing.
Well, I'm hoping that there are changes, and for the better, of course.
Yeah. And
not just a copy-paste.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it didn't work for The Lion King. It really did not work for The Lion King. And
well, let's not talk about Mulan.
And then there was Mulan. Where's my feet?
So I'm on the next bag now.
Nice.
I guess I'll recap again. So I got
the
the potions room and the defense against the dark arts room, and I've now put a lid on it. And I believe we're getting started on more mountains.
Nice. I'm just kind of working through the fenders and parts here. How much do we pay for international shipping into the U.S.?
Into the U.S.?
Into the U.S.
Absolutely no idea.
It depends, and it's a general question for everyone.
Oh, okay. Depends on the package.
It genuinely depends on the package. Because there's some things, and it also depends on the carrier, and all sorts of things. Because there's some things I've paid pretty much nothing for shipping for international, and other things it's like, damn, that's a hefty price for shipping there.
Yeah.
I haven't imported much stuff. The most thing I've imported is clothing, so it's also not a fair comparison. So.
Yeah, I usually don't. Well, I don't buy a ton of things, but most of the things that I buy online are from Amazon. So that's really not a good gauge. I've gotten some band shirts that came from Germany, and that was expensive. That was like $30 in shipping.
Yeah, like I said, the most of what I have imported into the U.S. was clothing, so I don't know if that's a good gauge. Compared. So I don't know. That's a good question.
Let's see. I got a signed OST that came from Japan.
Yeah, but you didn't pay for shipping for that.
No. Well, that was the T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh. You paid for shipping on the soundtrack?
Yeah, because it was heavy. Well, not really, but. Yeah, nothing else. There's been a couple Kickstarter things, but I have no idea how much I paid for that because it takes like 6 years for anything from Kickstarter to actually.
And then you're like, oh yeah, I remember that I pledged.
Yeah, well, I got a poster the other day for something I backed like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I handed it to you. I was like, what's this, Paul? And you're like, I don't know. Let's find out and open it. When you list used parts on Bricklink, does it consolidate the used lot with your existing new lots of the same piece? No, it does not. They are separate. Melissa says, hi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We're kind of hanging out, building some things.
Wow. It's time to use the mountain bag again.
Yay! Are we going to finish the mountain bag?
Maybe. Yes, we're going to finish the mountain bag.
Dang! Heck yeah. Did not expect to finish the mountain bag today.
Did not expect to ever finish the mountain bag. There's just always more mountains.
There are a lot of mountains on Hogwarts, let's be honest here. Using this piece.
So, anyone here going to buy the Colosseum?
Someone just said they were earlier in the chat, remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought they were asking other people
their
opinion. See, if I had the space and the money, I would.
The Colosseum's definitely an interesting one. I don't know if I'd get it, though.
Well, like, it's just such a cool historical piece.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that. There's very few. Is it an architect set
Probably.
or is it creator? I'm not sure. There's very few architectural sets that I'd actually buy. I didn't buy this set, but I built Evan's Tokyo set.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that set. That was such a cool set because it has the sakura or cherry blossom trees on it. And
Weeb.
no, I just really like the tree. But I was a fan of that one. That one's a cool one. But there's very few architecture sets that I would actually buy.
Purchase.
Frank Lloyd Wright's another one that I want. I think that'd be a cool set to have. Just because I really do like the Frank Lloyd Wright house. I think it'd be an interesting house to go visit, but I also don't think it would be at the same time because it's very touristy now, which disappoints me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Waterfall House. I'd have to show it to you.
Okay.
You'd probably recognize it when you saw it. Oh, well, I have to, like, do that. Oh, interesting. I'm like... Oh, it's like a hidden... Look at this. Get the phone that comes up. It's just a little phone that opens up. Ben says he just spent so much on Lego this weekend. Falling Water is the name. Thank you, Jessbricks.
Oh! You know what? I think Evan and I have that in the attic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It came out a long time. It's like
long time ago, yes.
It's like a tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have that.
Really?
We're missing a piece, but
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool. Ben's brother is doing his first year architecture project on the Falling Water House. Yeah. No, I'm a huge fan of the Falling Water House. Oh, wow, I'm getting to... Yeah!
Do you want it?
Yeah, I can build that one.
I mean, it's been built. You
I
just
know.
have to deconstruct it.
Deconstruct it and
again.
rebuild it again, yeah. Yeah, I can build that one.
We bought that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Evan convinced you to buy that one.
I think Evan might have bought it. It's just a lot of Evan's Legos are in my collection.
Yes. It definitely seems more like an Evan purchase.
Yeah.
I asked because I want to open my store to the U.S. and maybe the rest of Latin America. I asked at the post office, and bubble mailer would cost around $4.50 USD to ship to the U.S. Is USPS reliable?
Yeah, USPS is reliable.
USPS is reliable. And that's not bad. Maybe it might be a good idea for you to open up more international shipping, or at least to U.S. and the rest of the Americas. Toby says he's a bit upset that the Coliseum overthrew the UCS Falcon as the biggest set. The Coliseum isn't nearly as epic. However, I wonder if LEGO has a new biggest set from Star Wars in the works.
We'll see. I don't really know what they would...
There's a lot of things people want.
Yeah.
My worry is there's a lot of things that people don't want that that Disney is going to want LEGO to come out with first.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest worry with it. I do think some Mandalorian sets would be interesting. I'm just worried what they're going to start pushing with the Mandalorian sets. So we'll see what LEGO comes out with for Star Wars in the next couple of years, because I'd say that's an accurate time to be looking for it. This is the door, by the way.
Dang.
And it has the hidden phone in it.
I appear to be missing a piece.
So, again.
Yeah. And
So
I don't
we'll
appear
see
to have it
what...
in my, quote, extra pieces.
What LEGO comes out with. Shipyard is here. Shipyard says hello. Hello, Shipyard.
Hello, Shipyard.
Welcome. What have you missed? We're building a set, talking about particle physics, and going on random rants. That's about what today's stream has been. Paul's also missing pieces, but that's nothing new.
No.
I made a hidden phone.
Cool. What were we just talking about?
No clue. Ben says he bought 3 Sesame Street sets to part out. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How much did those... Are those... what's your ratio on that one? Was that a decent ratio? Hydro Gaming also says hello. Welcome to the stream.
Great to have you.
Figure out where to put this door on my vehicle.
Your vehicular.
Vehicular. Where does this go? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. What?
Oh. Did you make a mistake?
No, I'm not quite sure how this piece seats on. because it looks like there's like a little support piece here. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Interesting. There's... Oh, whoa, that's really creative. Okay. So, this is the door. It's going to be really, really hard to show you guys this. But you have the main hinges here, which LEGO obviously provided. But they have this support hinge here that is almost like a door stop. So you see how this kind of stops it? And it's also a support hinge. So it's not as weak here just on these two hinges, but it also has this support hinge here that kind of restricts its opening, so it only opens a certain amount. That's super cool. It also has a hidden phone in the door. Yeah, that's a cool piece of like Technic work there. There's a lot of Technic work in this car. I like that.
Hello, Hydro Gaming.
Yeah. $109.99, 2.9 point. I can believe, but I think it's 3.1 inch for slip figs on eBay, but not sure they can bother that. Yeah, I can understand that. Sometimes it's worth it just to keep your normal kind of workflow and not move too far out of it to make just a small amount more profit.
Yeah.
So, I can understand that. Concealed secret phone. Cool. All right, now to work on the next door. It's starting to really come together here. You can kind of start to see, I'll show it to the stream in a second here too, but you can start to see the car itself.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a car.
It's starting to look like a car. You got the door, you got the roof fenders, the DB5 logo, which I did fix, by the way.
Oh, great. How'd you get it off?
Oh, my fingernails.
I told you.
Shut up. But yeah, that's cool. You got a little bit of the curvature from the Aston Martin. I know a lot of complaints with this set. Yeah, a lot of complaints with this set is it's not round enough, which I can see. But they did the best with what they could.
So. I mean, it's LEGO, so.
Yeah.
Round is something that it doesn't do very well.
Yeah, Ben says, yeah, definitely not done much with eBay. Yeah. Sometimes it is just worth it to keep with what you're going with and keep that workflow going because it's most comfortable, and even if it does mean a minor profit loss, it's your comfort level that feels better.
Yeah, and I mean risk versus reward. Trying something new is always risky.
Yes.
So if you're making profit right now, then there's not always a reason to expand.
Yeah. All right. Is that a 4? I'm kind of excited to finish this other door now. I want to see what it looks like with both the doors on.
Are you trying to get it done tonight?
No. I'm only on bag 2 of 4.
Oh, okay.
4, I think. I think there's 4. So no, I know I won't have it done tonight, but it is just, I do... Again, I think one of the biggest things with LEGO for everyone is just the process of building it. And just seeing it all come together and then having the final piece at the end.
Yeah.
Kyle asks, welcome by the way, are the 11011 sets worth it as first bit of my inventory in my store? Got 2 of them for $30 and 1 for $15. Honestly, there's certain things that are better for your first inventory, whatever. I think the important part of a first step is the first step.
Yeah.
There's a famous quote that is a journey of 1,000 steps, or a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, just starting.
What he seems to forget is that there's 999 more steps.
It's 1,000 miles.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that's a bit bigger of a number.
But the idea of just starting is definitely what you want to do.
Yeah.
So, anything that you can get your hands on and is a good deal, do it.
Yeah. Anything that's gonna part out remotely decently, that. The truth is you just need to make a profit. It doesn't need to be a big profit.
Yeah. And you'll learn more as you go. We will fully admit, and that's one of the biggest
something
reasons.
that we really, a huge mistake is the fact that we bought 8 of a set right off the bat rather than buying less. And I don't want to say it screwed us over. It's a mistake we can 100% recover from. But it's something that's going to take a lot of work to correct because we have a lot of parts and very few lots. And when you look at someone else, they have a very different ratio.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we're going to have to correct. And so, everyone makes mistakes. And the truth is, most mistakes you can,
I think that's one of the biggest things that this YouTube channel is about, is just we did make mistakes, and we will continue to make mistakes. But the idea of being able to share your mistakes with the community and the community as a whole being able to improve upon those mistakes together. That's a Shelby Cobra.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a car we can hear from over here. But that's, I think, just understand that mistakes are a thing that are going to happen and continue to work through them. So yeah, whatever you're starting with, it's a good set to start with. You'll learn more as you go, and from there you'll understand that maybe you'll look back and go, wow, I was stupid to do that, or
Yeah.
maybe, wow, that was a great first step. But just starting it is your best first step.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm trying
the
to
only
get to,
other
yeah.
piece of advice I can say is don't pay yourself right off the bat.
Yeah.
If you invest $100 and then you continue to use the profits from those $100, you can only ever lose a maximum of $100. Now, it's not to say don't put other money in. We've all put in other money.
Mm-hmm.
And the company owes us personally a lot of money. But you know, we haven't cashed. Well, we've kind of started to refund ourselves, but for the most part, we haven't cashed out yet because it's not super profitable to do so. So just understand that whatever money you're putting in, you're not going to get back for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there's only one or two ways to get rich quick, and the people that know how don't tell you. So
No, the people that know how to sell you the books, and they got rich quick.
exactly. You know, the first tip in all of those books is sell
a book. Yes. That's actually, most of the time, they're just small, like 2-3 page pamphlets that say,
Yeah.
sell this to people. And it works.
Oh, it works incredibly
Works
well.
incredibly well. What have we got? Yeah, another one is anything worth doing is worth doing badly.
Yeah.
Basically, you'll probably be bad at something at first, but it's worth getting started. That's why I started this YouTube channel. Yeah, exactly. You don't need experience to start. And I think that's a big hurdle for everything in life. Not just YouTube, not just Bricklink.
Yeah.
Just do it. Nothing can stop you but yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe the legality of a couple things. But nothing
if you
can
get
stop
caught.
you but yourself. So just do it. Have fun. That's we mentioned this a lot when Discord as well with Doug, where we was just like he was back and forth on whether he wanted to create a YouTube channel. And it's just like, well, I don't have the experience. It's so what? Just do it.
Yeah.
Just try something new, and you'll be surprised at how much you can accomplish.
I mean, the most you can ever lose is your time, because time is money. So if you fail, all you've done is set yourself back by that amount of years. And
even then,
at
you
the end of
still
the day-
learn something along the way.
Exactly.
And
I mean, the only time that you have failed in a business venture is if you don't understand why.
True.
You know, if you lose all this money.
Why is there such a big gap?
Okay, there's a very good book, which I highly recommend to every single person on this planet, and that's Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah,
I think it's one of the best books that's ever been written. And in that book, he says that you should go broke, and you should do it before 30. Because it's one of the most important things that someone can learn is how to go broke and how to recover from it. And I mean, this guy is, you know, a multimillionaire, and he went broke multiple times before he was 30. And so, you know, that there's nothing that you can't recover from. It's all about learning. Because of the fact that he went broke, sometimes intentionally, he learned how to recover from it, and he then could take those skills and apply them to something else, and it made him ridiculously wealthy. Not that you're probably going to get ridiculously wealthy off of Bricklink. If you do, congratulations. But you know, it's a good step.
Forgot a part.
Oof.
So now I gotta go all the way back here. It's not too far back. There we go. Yeah, Ben's in the chat says he built his from €6, or is that, it's pound? Sorry, still not used to that conversion yet. We're not allowed to say that anymore. How long did it take you guys, or anyone in the chat, to make your first sale after opening your store?
We don't know that information because Evan, we joined a little bit after Evan had started.
Correct.
Only a couple weeks, I think. But yeah, that would be an Evan question.
That would be an Evan question. I'm not 100% on that. So, don't know. I apologize. Maybe
Yeah.
someone in chat could help you out there.
Eric seems to know everything about it.
Yeah,
so-
Eric might be able to help us out. Eric, what was our first sale?
Well, actually, the thing is, we started our store twice. Once
Correct.
when Evan was much younger, on the same account.
Yeah.
And once now, so I don't... The actual one would be like sometime back in like 2015 or 2016, I think.
So, not
Yeah.
accurate, basically. I need a longer one than this. Where's my long one? Where's it 2? Oh, it's 2. I'm just blind. Which one's this space? So it's there. 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 Ben says about 24 hours.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty promising, actually. So yeah, I more people keep saying in the chat, just do it, just start, and from there it can only improve.
Yeah.
Literally nothing bad can come of it.
So long
nothing.
as you're not spending like $100,000, unless you got that kind of money to lose, in which case,
We
why
have
are you
solar
asking
panels.
these questions?
We have solar panels.
Yeah.
We have solar panels that need a new home.
Yeah. We talked to solar panel today. Didn't we make that as
We
the intro
did.
to the video?
Did it get added, or did we cut that?
No, I think it was
I
added.
think it was added. Okay. Because I could not remember if we cut that or not. I need another one of those big pieces. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. But yes. Kyle says it's been about 24 hours, 80 views, 0 orders. Yeah, hey, 80 views is good. That's a good start. That chat just literally vanished in front of my eyes. I don't know why. I can't read, apparently. A lot of things to also consider when looking at time between. Is patience is going to be a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take you a while, and that's not just with your first order or your second order or even your 100th order.
Yeah. It takes a long time to get super consistent sales, and even then, I mean, we have consistent sales, as in there are usually sales every day, but that's also not true. There are some times where we have, well, it's very rare to have a week where we don't have any sales, but historically there have been those weeks.
Yeah. And
that's just how it is.
not even historically, we know that there will be those weeks again.
Yeah.
So, patience is key here, and just knowing that. Yeah, you're good. That's fine. It's okay. No, we're all here to share and learn together. So go ahead. You
What
can
happens?
even join our Discord. Come join our Discord. We can give you the seller role there, and you
Yeah.
can go ahead and talk there. You put his name of the store in chat. Sorry,
Okay.
which is fine.
Yeah, there should, I mean, the truth is, Bricklink is not, part of the reason why we really like Bricklink and why I would actually say that it's a really good first business is it's really rare in business to find your competitors helpful. And all of our so-called competitors that we've met have been incredibly nice to us and have genuinely helped our store. Not just give like empty suggestions, but like suggestions that are actually actionable and have directly increased sales.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's Chris from Great Bricks. We've gone on calls with him multiple times, several hour-long calls, and just talked about how to run our store. And his advice has been absolutely invaluable. So, if you want to drop your store link, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
The only thing is just don't spam it, because then nobody can have fun. But
Yeah.
You're
We're
not
all
going to
here.
cut into our profits. is basically, and we probably won't cut into yours because there's just enough consumers that it's not.
Demand is higher than supply. If you've ever taken anything on supply and demand, the real limiting factor is supply. Demand is always increasing.
Yeah.
That's not entirely true, but most people.
For this,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
So it's and even then, if someone outpaces us,
So what? Good for them.
good for them. This
Yeah.
this isn't our livelihood at this moment in time. Doesn't depend on this, and so
We're here because we enjoy the community. And
Yeah. Because
gonna
if we
continue
wanted to
it.
get rich quick, there are so many other things that we could put our brain to, and do.
Selling books.
Yeah, like selling ebooks. And we choose to do this. I mean, that's not to say that one day. Well, I won't sell those ebooks, but that's not to say that one day we won't do something else. Evan, Kyle, and I have always been kind of entrepreneurial souls, but you should just
do.
do
We're
it.
gonna keep saying that. We're
Yeah.
gonna keep bringing that up. Just do it. Nothing's stopping you, except yourself. Kyle, to get the seller role in Discord, just message either me or Paul. We'll probably be on
just
tonight.
ping us, and
Just
if
link
you
your
ping me
store.
right now, I can do it. Just link me your store, and I'll give you
Yeah, well,
the thing. I think I have DMs turned on, so.
I have DMs turned on, so
Okay.
if anything, I think my Discord's been acting up lately, so it might not. I might be in the offline section. But yeah, just link us one of your stores and say, hey, I'm Kyle Spence from the stream. This is my store. I think it's called The Brickworks, and we'll get you the seller roll.
Yeah. Oh,
That's probably it.
awesome.
See, not too hard. And that goes for anyone too. I know a lot of people are curious how you get the content creator role in our Discord as well. We do have a content creator role. Just Bricks uses it quite a lot, and then we have Doug that started using it quite a bit as well. Just message one of us, and we can walk you through the process of it. So
Yeah.
we're always here for you guys. We might not be the quickest of response, especially at this time, as we mentioned earlier in the stream. We are pretty busy right now. So, but always feel free to message us.
All right, you should have the roll.
There you go. That was easy. But always feel free to message us. Message in the Discord. There's always a ton of super helpful people in there.
Yeah.
Ben's always in there. He's in the stream right now. He's answering questions here live right now with us, and he's always in the Discord helping people out.
Yeah, Doug too. Doug has great answers.
Always, yeah.
Just everybody there is
So yeah, always come
super
hang out.
helpful.
Make sure you're keeping up, and we'll try to be as responsive as possible if you do DM us.
Yeah.
I know I took a while to respond to Doug, and if Doug ever watches this, I apologize.
Yeah, I will admit we're pretty bad at actually like reading the normal conversation in the Discord.
Yeah.
But if you DM us, I'll respond. I might not respond immediately because I have a life, but I will respond.
Oh yeah. No, I always recommend the Discord. The Discord's a great place. I built 2.
And honestly, it's kind of really cool that it's grown beyond us in a
Yeah.
sense. Like it's still technically just a Brick in the Bucket community, but it's really cool that like people come there for advice.
Oh, speaking
well.
of Chris.
Hello, Chris. Welcome. We were just talking about how great the Bricklink community is and how it really doesn't feel like we're all competitors. It feels like we're helping each other. And this was the Chris that I was talking about. So great to see
Speak
you.
of Chris. David's also here. Hello, David.
Great to have you.
Yeah. That was the most unenthusiastic great to have you I think I've ever heard out of you.
Sorry, I've been saying great to have you all day. Great to have you.
It is definitely a great community. Definitely always great to see. It's we're gonna keep repeating the same things.
Yeah.
It's something we've been doing all streams. If you guys are just tuning in,
This has been quite a ranting stream.
it'd be quite a ranting stream. We've been building, talking about particle physics, a bunch of random things. Thank you everyone that has stayed with us and not.
I feel like that happens every other stream.
And this is why you lose pieces. Okay, one went over there, and you definitely dropped one.
Yeah, I think I'm sitting on it.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Well, when I need it, I'll look for it.
Oh my god. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Yeah, great to have everyone. I need to get a new auto I've just kind of programmed myself. Whenever you say welcome or anything like that, even if you're not saying it to a specific person, I just go great to have you.
Great to have you. It's wonderful to be here.
Yeah. I'm
So
really so
excited.
enthused.
All right. Let me. I'm getting.
Donate to my Patreon. Which, by the way, we do have a Patreon.
We do have
Please
a
go
Patreon.
check us out if you want to support the channel. Link is down in the description below. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Ooh. We have a. I wish this was Twitch so we could have clipped that. I wish it was too.
Yeah.
That would be entertaining. Oh, and Fidel just says more missing pieces. Is that really a surprise to us at this point anymore, Fidel?
Well, don't worry. I've got lots of extras.
So I'm working out again. It needs some encouragement, Kyle. I've been thinking about starting to do martial arts again.
That's crazy. So was I. I've taken to recently walking on the. I wake up most mornings. The last 3 mornings, not really, just because I've been staying up too late working on the house. But I've been taking to walking early in the morning.
You were walking at night for a while there too.
Once I do too. I walk twice a day.
Yeah.
3 months ago, my body clock just said, okay, you're not a teenager, you're an adult now. And now I can't help it. I wake up at 6 regardless of what I want to do with my life.
Well, you're an old man now.
I get tired at like 8:30 and I wake up at like 6. One time I woke up at 4:30 well rested and I was just like, something is wrong with life. That was too early. There's nothing that you can do at 4:30 is the problem. Like,
Honestly, 5 is a good time to be outside.
Well, like, not in the winter because the sun hasn't come up yet.
Put a jacket on. It's California.
No.
It is always summer.
Like, walking, so I wake up and I try and be there's this park nearby, Fairview Park, that has this really nice cliff, and I try and be there at sunrise.
You go to Fairview?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I try and I go up there before all of the. Sorry to any annoying joggers, but I'm not going to call you anything but an annoying jogger. Not because you jog, but because you feel the absolute need to greet every single person on the path. I go up there before those people show up.
They're just trying to be nice, Paul.
There's a difference between good morning and having a 10-minute conversation.
Well, they're just trying to make your day a little bit better.
I know, and I thank them for it, but at the same time, please don't. I go up there so that I don't have to talk to anyone. What I do is, right before bed, I set my phone on airplane mode, and I don't open it until after my walk.
I've started doing that lately.
Yeah. And so I don't read anything. Sometimes I will do a very quick check right in the morning, and I'll only respond to business-related stuff.
Yeah, I'll make sure. What I do is usually in the morning now, because I won't let my phone go on Do Not Disturb until after 9:30.
Yeah.
So I'll swipe up on my phone and go, okay, did I get any text last night that I need to respond to?
Yeah.
And if no, just put it on the charger and that's that. Yeah.
What I've also started doing is not listening to music when I'm walking.
I couldn't do that. I'd have to.
I've started not listening to music when I'm walking, and honestly, I found it to be so much better. I use that time in the morning to plan out my day. What I also started doing, and this is something that I think every human being should do, is go buy a paper journal, not a phone one, and plan out your day in that, because there's something about writing it down that, in my opinion, just makes it much more easy to manage, and you actually think about things. Something that I've done a lot is where I'll either underplan or overplan, and that I will try and shove way too many things into my day in the assumption that I need to get all this stuff done, and then I won't get any of it done because I have a breakdown, and that's just not helpful for anyone. So what I've started to do now is I'm way more careful about what I write down, and I only put down the amount that I can actually finish. And I do all of that early in the morning when everyone thinks I'm still asleep. And I find that to be very helpful. But in terms of working out, I think that if you're not a morning person, then walk at night. If you are not a night person, then walk in the morning. Or if you're both, then do both. Like at night, I walk down to the beach. And up until recently, what I would do, it's too cold now, but I would go in my bathing suit and I would run in the waves at knee height. And that was a very intense workout. But now it's the water's like 50 degrees, so
yeah,
it's fine when the air is 50 degrees, but the water, it's just too much.
I don't know when it told me to add all these pieces.
But yeah, the other thing is, like, it's just important that you do it. I am not tracking my weight loss. I'm obviously a bit chubby, but I'm not actually using a scale, and I'm not actually doing any of that. I'm just ensuring that I work out every single day, because the point is that you're trying to make yourself happy. So if I can look in the mirror and be happy, then that's good enough. It doesn't actually matter what the scale says. Because the truth is, even at my current weight, sure, I'm unhealthy, but I'm not going to die from it. I mean, it's different if you're morbidly obese or something, but, at my weight, I'm not going to die from it. So If I stayed at my current weight and was happy with it, then that would be fine. I'm not, so I continue to work out. But eventually I will be. And, then I will work out at that pace. And I think that's kind of the important thing. But that's just my opinion. Do what makes you happy.
Okay, let's catch up a little bit here. Do you think you could do Bricklink full time? We've mentioned this a couple times. Currently, no. Eventually, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Could you do Bricklink full time in a theoretical or future sense? 100%. Mm-hmm. It's going to take you a while, though. But then again, we haven't done this 8 hours a day, every day, 5 days a week. We do this every day, 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Not all of us here. Each one of us only works 2 days to 3 days a week. An extra day if something needs to be done. But if we were working this as a full-time job, you could do it full-time in under a year. I don't have any data to support that, but just multiplying our work, if you can find a way to get enough sets to be busy for 8 hours a day, you will 100% be able to support yourself. The trick is having enough supply.
Yeah.
And actually having the drive to sit here and sort for 8 hours straight.
Yeah. That could definitely be rough at times.
I can't do that. So, and I don't blame anyone who can't do that.
All right, let's catch up a little bit more. Do you consider the cost of gas used when going to the post office as the company cost for... No, it's
literally
door,
it's literally less than a minute.
Yeah. It's really close.
It's one light, so...
Yeah. So, not really. Fidel says, that's a good idea. I'll try my phone and do not disturb in the morning. Try it. Give it a try. It works for some people. It doesn't work for others.
Should I start another bag?
No, I just finished up. So we're going to wrap it up pretty soon here. So what else? Great Brick said, nature helps you things. I've been thinking about, because camping, I haven't been camping in quite a while.
I have really wanted to go camping.
I think it would be kind of entertaining to go camping.
There's a lot of stuff that I used to do all the time when I was little. I've kind of been having an early life crisis, I guess. There's a lot of stuff that I used to do all the time that I don't do anymore, and I've started doing it again. And one of those things would be camping.
A Great Bricklad says, I could keep you busy, but you may also burn out. I don't doubt that.
I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please don't. Kyle asked, do you guys ever do something like pull an order that another one of you already did? No.
No. We don't pack at the same time.
Yeah, one of the big things is we don't pack at the same time. And then we also, when we are done packing, we do mark it very clearly that this has been done. So, no. It's not something we've done before. It might eventually happen, but it most likely not.
Yeah, just based on the fact that we each have basically assigned chores. Now, like I said, recently everything's kind of gone haywire, but in the ideal world, we have assigned chores that we do, and those basically mean that every day one person is assigned to pack orders, and it's their day to do orders. If someone else comes in, they can part out something or clean or do that stuff, but there's only one person packing orders at a time. Now, as our orders increase in the future, that will probably no longer...
That will change, yeah.
Be functional, but we'll come up with a system then. I mean, what we might do is just, it'd be a waste of paper, so we'd probably do it digitally, but everyone, I guess, would be emailed a PDF of their orders at the start of the day.
Yeah, using something like that.
Or something like that.
All right, I'm going to kind of show off my set here. Juliet does say she's going snow camping, which snow camping is super fun.
I can't say I've ever been snow camping, even in Boy Scouts.
Always been fun. And then, because if you can go to a place, there's a place in Idaho that has, like, hot springs, so you can go snow camping and then just kind of sit in this, like, hot spring, and that is pretty fucking cool. Yeah. She also asked where Evan is. Evan is currently busy doing some other personal things today. So
I think I can hear him in the house hammering stuff.
Probably. So that's kind of what today has been. What else? So I'm going to kind of show off what I've done today. I got both the two doors on the sides and then the rear fenders and also the rear bumper here. We got the hidden phone in here. If you can kind of see that. There's a little hidden phone in here. This is the Aston Martin DB5 from James Bond, so there's a lot of kind of cool things. There's an ejector seat later on, like a bullet shield in the back, and a couple things like that. So I'm looking forward to having some of those cool things here.
Does the ejector seat eject?
Not yet. It's not in there yet.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is the driver's seat, and then there's the passenger ejector seat. I did put the driver's seat in today. We also have the steering column, all that fun stuff. But it's starting to really come together, starting to look like the car finally. I know the next bag will be working on the kind of front section, and we'll get some of that in, so that'll be pretty cool, including like engine parts and stuff like that. So yeah, made some definitely more significant progress than it looked like last time, because a lot of the last time was just like the base of it, and now you're starting to get to kind of more of the front end kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I did today. What about you, Paul?
I got a ton done. So when I started, this was just basically the base. So I built a potions room. I think it's this one, and the dark arts room. And what I really like about those is, once again, everything about this set is just so detailed, as you can see.
Definitely, yeah.
We've got all the little bottles and all that stuff. It's just so cool. And then over here, I'm starting on the giant chessboard from... I almost just said Phantom Menace. I need to get
that. Wouldn't have been right.
No.
That would not have been right
the
at all.
Philosopher's Stone. Fun story about that. The reason why it's a Sorcerer's Stone in America is because J.K. Rowling thought that Americans wouldn't know what philosopher means.
Oh, wait.
Anyway, so we got that over here. And then next time, hopefully, I'm going to be finishing up this area and putting a top on it. And we are making a ton of progress. I think we're more than halfway done with Instruction Book 3. And then we've just got Instruction Book 4. I have no idea what's going to be in here. But this has been such... Okay, Umbridge's office.
Umbridge's office. With all the cats?
Yeah, with all the cats. So this set has been so cool, and it's taken a long time. It's so big. I guess since we haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, grab it.
I will grab it.
And yeah, we are wrapping up a little bit. Thanks you guys for tuning in. He's gonna grab that set. We're gonna kind of show it off. Of course, you're welcome out for the videos. Keep coming back to the streams. We'll always be here to help out. Fidel says he might have Bricklink as full-time job. Nice. 10 orders so far, 6 of them just this month. Nice. So you're making some good progress there, Fidel. I'm looking forward to seeing more of yours.
Alrighty, here we are. It's a bit dusty at the moment, but it's seeing both this.
You just took the little light off.
Uh-oh.
You just did that just now.
Now, let's see. How would this be set up? I think it goes...
I have definitely knocked a couple pieces off his build over time, and I've put them back on as best I can. Curious if any of them are wrong.
Probably.
I don't think Paul
But I think a lot of mine are also wrong.
Yeah.
So I think it will go like
a
this.
Staircase up there. Oh, it's the... Oh!
Or maybe like this. Okay, I think it'll go like...
Nice. Nice.
But you can see just how big...
It's a massive set. It's
Like,
definitely a massive set.
it's monumental. The camera really does not do it justice.
No.
It's one of those things that you just have to see in person. Like, I'm a big guy, and it's taller than I am when I'm setting. Like...
No, it's a big set. It's definitely just... All the pieces on it are big, and it'll be cool to see complete.
Something that is just... The most stunning part about it is how big it is, yet how detailed it is. Like, if I show back here, you can see just how...
Look at these pile
incredibly...
of parts.
Yeah, there's a pile in there, but just how intricate it is. Like,
there's so much detail. Like, there's the rotating...
there's a spiderweb.
There's the rotating stairs here, which I thought was super cool.
Yeah.
I love the dragon up here.
Yeah.
Definitely
This
probably one
whole
of my
thing
favorite
is
parts.
just... I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but it's going to have to find a spot. I'm not deconstructing this right away after all the work I've done.
You've definitely put a lot.
Regardless of what my roommates say, it's going somewhere that everyone can see it. It's not going in my room.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Ben brings up a good point. Everyone go join the Discord if you haven't already.
Yeah.
We're pretty close to that 200 member goal.
300, I think.
It's 200.
Oh, okay. I overestimated the size, I guess.
Maybe
and
200.
we'll
I don't know.
We'll add a voice chat then.
Yes.
Also, check out our Patreon, like and subscribe, do all that stuff. It really supports the channel. And like I said, join the Discord. It's
And
such a
not
great
just for
place.
the voice channel, just because the Discord is a great place. There's a great community along with the Discord, and everyone's always kind of there just to hang out and really help each other out, like we were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, and
So,
hopefully we'll be back next Saturday. I
That's the
don't know
plan
what
currently.
Evan said,
Yeah.
but we're still probably going to be busy up until December, and I'm going to be on vacation for 2 weeks in December as well. So maybe Evan and Kyle will stream then, but just giving a heads up, the upload schedule and the stream schedule might still be upset until then. I really hope you guys understand, because we are moving, and like
there's a lot going on.
We're not just moving, we're renovating a whole house.
So
and
there's a lot going on, so there's always a little bit of difficulty there, but we're still working through it. We'll be back, and we'll still keep doing the stuff. We got to finish these sets. I got to finish my Aston, and he's got to finish his Hogwarts. So the plan is for next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Have a great night.
Have a great night. I gotta click. I highlighted end stream and not end.